You ever wonder how someone way less qualified than you got promoted before you? Well, let me say the quiet part out loud. You do not rise in corporate by working harder. You rise by becoming strategically unignorable. Now let's break that down. See, that's the lie that's a corporate lie that black women are taught early. Work twice as hard to get half as far. That ain't strategy. That's trauma survival. And it's just totally exhausting at that. What they don't tell you is this: that's old school. That old school strategy. Mm-mm. Promotions aren't merit based, they're political. All day and twice on Sunday, they're political. Recognition isn't automatic, it's designed, it's planned. And excellence without visibility is just unpaid overtime. Tell me I'm wrong. Besides, I actually had a boss that told me to my face that all that hard work and extra work I was doing, it was just unpaid volunteer time. I thank you for doing that. No lie. I kid you not. It's exactly what it said to my face. Corporate America doesn't promote the best, and well, neither does nonprofit on a good day. They both promote best positioned people. And that's why you're tired, stuck, talented, and just still tapped out of the conversation. Here are three reasons, real reasons, why you're overlooked. Reason number one: you've been branded as reliable, not critical. You're the fixer, the closer, the one they dump problems on because, well, they know you'll solve it. And most times, without any extra money, you just get it done, right? But that's not a promotion track. That's maintenance mode. Instead of being the person who does it all, become the person who decides what gets done. Reason number two: you confuse humility with invisibility. You don't want to be the loudest in the room. I know, because that's just how I used to be. Oh, I don't want to be the loudest person in the room. Cool. But being invisible is not the flex you think it is. You don't have to shout, but you do have to show. Show the value, show the wins, and show the outcomes. And reason number three: you were taught to just patiently wait until your turn. Well, here's a news flash: there's no turn. Corporate ain't the DMV. It's the Hunger Games with blazers and performance reviews and all kind of little arrows and guns to shoot you in the back. You want it, you got to name it, you have to frame it, and you got to go get it. Now that we've torched the myth, here's what to do instead that will actually work. Number one: lead with outcomes, not activity. Stop saying, I worked on this and I did that. Start saying, I drove this. This project increased retention by 17%. My initiative saved $80,000 in Q2. We cut onboarding time in half. Executives speak in impact. Start speaking the language. And number two, build a visibility engine. You don't need to go viral, but you do need to be seen, such as weekly wins, email to your stakeholders, strategic LinkedIn content showing thought leadership, internal presentations that highlight you, not just the team. As Black women, We have to be very, very careful of trying to be such a team player that we attribute all of our hard work, all of our wins to our teams because some folks will easily dismiss you. And in fact, they probably want to. And they do that, right? They do that. And they will happily do that by giving credit to your second in command. Mhm. To your direct report. They'll groom him and then pass you up to promote him. I've seen it happen in the workplace. Shoot, it's happened to me. Visibility is not vanity, it's leverage. Three, align with power, not proximity. Stop trying to get close to people who are nice. They real nice. I like her personality. I like his personality. Mm-mm, mm-mm. Start aligning with people who are necessary. You know, the ones who make the decisions. Now, you don't need more mentors. You need sponsors. You need the allies and advocates who are going to say your name when the room votes. Start building your power base outside of it. So let's take a moment. I once knew a black woman, let's call her Twanna. She didn't have no doctor then, so let's just call her Twanna. Okay. And Tawana was the most competent person in her section. Everyone went to her. It got to the place where even people outside of her section and in other divisions started coming to her, came to her. Everyone respected her, and everyone assumed she was next in line for promotion until she wasn't. They hired, let's call him Chad. They hired Chad from outside the organization. Why? Because Tawana never made it known that she was running in the running for the job. She assumed that her excellence, all these people coming to her, coming to me, coming to her, she assumed that that excellence just spoke for itself. Like, there it is. I ain't got no problems. I know I got this in the bag. Chad Chad had played chess because Tawana was over there playing checkers. Chad had played chess, right? He got visible. He was aligned with the folks at the top. Made sure, outside of my section, he made sure that people saw him as ready. That was the day that Tawana stopped being polite. Stop being the person that everybody just went to getting their free information with no kind of bonuses attached. And then 11 months later, let me tell you what had happened. New title, new salary, new mindset, new job, right? That's how it works out. You're not missing the skills, you're not missing the smarts. You're missing the strategy. Forget work twice as hard. Start building a reputation that precedes you, a network that elevates you, a narrative that positions you for power. Because here's the truth: Black women don't need to prove they belong, they need to stop asking for permission to lead. You should watch this video next because I tell you how I mastered leadership influence with this one simple visibility strategy. And I stopped working harder and started working smarter. Thanks for watching. Ready to turn today's clarity into real progress? I'd love to support you. Click the link in the descriptions to connect. I'm Dr. Tawana, an executive coach for Black women, and I'll see you in the next one.